Good morning, Calallen. Today on CWN, freshman football has a game tonight.
And we have a new technology in band. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Logan, and today is Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the pledge to the Texas flag.
The Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The Texas Pledge. Under the Texas flag, I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
As everybody knows, Miss Johns has been keeping us busy with her chem class. They just had another lab. Here's Morgan with Miss Johns for more.
Morning, Wildcats. I'm here with Ms. John today having a lab on measurements. Tell me about that.
Well, we're starting the year. We got to learn how to measure things in science, and so we've talked about significant figures and calculating percent errors. So today, they're doing two parts. They're doing a volume of a rectangle, so they can use length, time, width, time, height to find the density of a piece of wood, and then the other one we're displacing water because we have an irregular piece of copper. And so I don't know, I brought this out. So we're just to kind of show the fans what's happening is that we have rulers with 3 different markings, so they'll be able to get more significance the more markings they use in their measurements, and it hopefully will get us closer to the ideal density, so we'll have the least amount of percent error. That's the goal, and that's why we do significant figures.
That'll be all. Wildcats, back to the studio.
Mr. Smith had lab this week on AP Physics displacement. Here's Morgan with Mr. Smith with more.
Good morning, Wildcats. Today I'm here with Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith, I heard that you're teaching AP Physics. Can you tell me how you're liking that?
Yes, I'm teaching AP Physics 1, which is an algebra-based physics. It's going really well so far, but it's a lot of work because I have to do all the problems. I haven't taught this level of physics ever before. So it is a lot of work. Kids are a lot of fun, though, and things seem to be going well.
Okay, I heard that you were also doing a displacement lab today. Can you tell me more about that one?
Yes, it's called a displacement maze. And so what they're going to have to do is they have little dots that tell them a displacement to go, and a displacement's a change in position, and they either have to go positive x direction or negative x direction or positive y direction or negative y direction, whatever meters I've told them. And those dots should take them to a specific point in the room if they do everything correctly. But what we're also trying to get down is the difference between displacement and distance. Distance is just a total number that we've traveled, whereas displacement's going to be a magnitude and a direction. So we're trying to figure out those two different things and represent those in both table form and a sketch form.
Wow, thank you so much. That sounds like so much fun. Back to the studio.
Band recently had an upgrade in technology. Let's go to Isabella and Mr. Valpertz with more.
Hey Cats, I'm here with Mr. Valpertz, the head band director. So I've heard y'all been using a new app to help with marching. What is it?
Yeah, we've sort of stepped up into the 21st century using some technology. We're using an application called the Ultimate Drill Book. In the past, students have had to use paper coordinates. We break the field down into basically a grid, and the students have an X and a Y coordinate. They find their dot, and then we move to their next dot. And it's all been done by paper before. It's been difficult for them to see their pathway or maybe who they cross through. So in using this new Ultimate Drill Book app, each of the students have it on their phone. It's going to tell them on the app what their coordinate is. It's going to tell them their starting point. They can see it visually. It's going to tell them their ending point for their next dot. It's going to tell them how many steps to get to their dot. It's going to tell them their step size, what counts they cross the yard line. So it's been a lot easier learning drill for the students and also cleaning drill for us as the staff because we can actually see the video and it syncs up with the music. So it's pretty cool.
That's good. So how are the kids getting used to it?
We were a little concerned, first of all, about having everybody's phone out there on the field, but they've really been focused and got the job done. And once again, it's making their life a lot easier using the technology.
Well, that's really cool. That's it, and back to the studio.
We caught up with Mrs. Compton about her engineering class and how they make a sandal out of newspaper. Here is more information.
Good morning, Wildcats. It's me, Brandon. I'm here with Miss Compton. So, Miss Compton, what are you guys doing for engineering right now?
So actually, this is my second year engineering courses. That the first week of school, we basically worked on what they learned last year, which was the engineering design process. And that's just coming up with an idea for a problem and then working through to build a prototype for that.
That's good. How do you guys feel like y'all are coming along with this?
Actually, I feel like it went super well. And we only spent a week on this part of it, but I can definitely tell you that my students have grown a lot in their ideas, their creativity, and really following through on the process, and they're collaborating together. It was really fun to see, and I'm really excited to see what they come up with the rest of the year.
All right, that's all from her. Back to the studio.
We caught up with Greg about what's going on with FCA. Here is more information.
Hey, I'm Naomi and I'm here with Greg. Can you tell me a little bit about FCA?
So FCA, it stands for Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and we actually have our first what we call huddle, and that's going to be this upcoming Monday from 6:30 to 8:30 in the B Gym, and we look forward to having everyone there.
Thank you. Back to the studio.
The Calallen Business Professionals of America will have its first meeting next Friday, August 25th at 7:50 a.m. in room 603. If you have registered for this year or are interested in BPA, please make plans to attend.
Dungeons & Dragons is today in Miss Thomas's room after school from 4 to 5:30. Snacks are provided, so make sure to be there.
Only 3 weeks left to secure your spot for the senior ad. Full pages ads are $350. Half page ads are $195 and quarter page ads are $145. If those prices give you sticker shock, don't forget that you can put in a $50 deposit and pay the amount down throughout the year. Bring payments to Mrs. Luby's room 704, or if you are paying full, buy online at www.yearbookforever.com. Thanks and hurry before the spots are gone.
If y'all have D-Hall and don't end up going, you will have ISS the next day, so please make sure to attend D-Hall.
Do you need volunteer hours? Come work on Saturdays for the Youth Football League, working the concessions. The league needs all the help CHS can give. You can reach out via email to confirm their time slots and availability at ncyfl@yahoo.com, or just call 361-960-6868.
Now it's time for Wildcat Media.
Last night.
The first football game, and today on Calallen Football Facebook, they posted a reminder that if you are going, there will be a clear bag policy for everyone. If you are unable to attend the game, you can support your Wildcats on Channel 6. It will be telecasted. We are hoping for the best turnout and ready to kick off this season. That's all from Calallen Media. Back to the anchors.
Thank you, Lexi. If you are interested in being showcased on our Wildcat Media, send us your social media platform to CalallenTV@gmail.com. We would love to give recognition to all our sports teams and organizations.
To all Anime Club members, Anime Club will be having a meeting in Coach Bryn's room 411. After school, the bus program begins. Stay tuned for more updates. Now let's send it to Elias with a rundown on sports after this quick break.
Wildcats, it's me, Brandon, and I'm here to tell you about some of the fire drill procedures. So what you're going to need to do whenever the fire drill goes off, just wait and make sure that it's an actual fire alarm and they tell you to evacuate. Whenever they do tell you to evacuate, make sure y'all form a proper line and head out to the nearest exit by y'all's teacher's class. Make sure you guys don't go out the elevators during the fire drill. Thank you.
Thank you, Maddie, and good morning, Wildcats. We have 2 boys on Color Times, Luke Medina and Jude Hernandez. Make sure to go vote for them. Both volleyball and tennis will be traveling tonight. Our volleyball team will be playing in Port Lavaca, while our tennis team will have a match in GP. Games were supposed to occur yesterday, but due to the rain, they got rescheduled. Here's Luke Mitchell with more details.
Good morning, Calallen TV. I'm Luke Mitchell. Due to the inclement weather yesterday, the tennis match will be at GP tonight, and the volleyball match will be over in Port Lavaca. Back to the anchors.
We caught up with Ms. Dietrich about the pep rally. Here's more information.
Good morning. We're so excited to be here this week. Hope you all survived the rain. We have our very first pep rally tomorrow on Thursday. We're so excited. Just want to go over a couple of the little rules. Number one, we're going to be playing a game this week. As you know, it's beach in Hawaii, so you have to have lifeguards, and you got to save somebody. So if you want to represent your class during homeroom, run down and sign up. We need a lifeguard to throw the survival ring, and we need some people to be saved. We need 4 people from each class for this class competition in there. We also have, notice our new trophy. This trophy is called Wild About Spirit. This trophy will go to whatever class has the most decorations on their bodies and in their stands. This will be awarded at the beginning of the pep rally. You will keep it, and then at the end of the season, it will be retired till the next year. But your name will be engraved. So you want to get dressed up, you want to support your class. We also have the Spirit Stick. This is awarded at the end of the class to the class that yells the loudest and the most positive. Notice I said positive. If you boo, you're done. If you groan about another class, you're done. You see where I'm going with this? So this is all about being positive. It's all about being fun. We want you to come. It's Hawaiian Day. Everything goes except your bathing suit. Okie doke. Thanks very much, and we'll see you there.
And that's the latest on Calallen Sports. Back to you.
Thank you, Elias. Now here's James with today's weather forecast right after this quick break.
Hey Calallen, today I'm going to tell you how to, where you should park and how to get your parking permit so that if you drive, you can come and park at the school. For starters, you're going to want to pay $5 to the front office so that, you can actually get the parking permit. You're going to have to submit a drug consent form so that, they know you're not doing anything bad. You're going to want to make sure you put the sticker where invisible on your windshield. You're going to want to park in student parking, not in the teacher parking, and you're going to want to make sure that you stay out of the bus lanes. Thank you, and back to the studio.
Thank you, Logan. And on today's Calallen weather forecast, Tropical Storm Harold has moved northwest of us, but that doesn't mean that the humidity will not remain. As we can see here, temperatures 85 degrees, not bad, close to the seasonal norm. Winds west-northwest at 9 miles an hour, continuing that trend we saw yesterday, and a 40% chance of rain. And we'll see right here that the reason why is there's still plenty of showers and thunderstorms over the Gulf of Mexico and out toward Del Rio and San Antonio that are continuing to trail northwest out toward El Paso in association with the storm. But with the heat comes the humidity, and with that we have the heat advisory back in effect from 1 p.m. today to 7 p.m., with heat indices expected to be between 110 and 115 for much of the coastal region, including Calallen. Looking throughout today, interestingly, the conditions are expected to stagnate around noon, with temperatures holding at about 90 degrees, winds west-northwest 12 to 14 miles per hour, and a 20% chance of rain all day long. And as we look further throughout the week, we can see that that stagnation trend will continue, with temperatures 98, 98, and 97 going into the weekend, with a 10% chance of rain every single day, and variable winds 10 to 15 miles an hour once again on all 3 of those days. Hopefully, the cooling trend will hit sometime soon. Back to you, Logan.
Thank you, James.
And that's all your announcements for today, but now it's time for your joke of the day. So guys, what does a cloud wear under its raincoat?
I don't know.
Thunderwear.
For all you social people out there, make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram at CalallenTV for all the latest updates. Also, subscribe to us here on YouTube to catch all of our latest videos.
And as always,
stay classy, Calallen.